Hello, welcome to another World of Tanks video with me, Sir 10 Death. Today we're looking at my very first Is It Worth the Gold video for the brand new French Tier 8 TD, the AMX Cda 105 Canon Dassault. Apologies to any French people if I offend you at all. I've just bought myself one of these. Here it is in the garage, and I've just kitted myself up with a camouflage net and binoculars, and I've stuck a rammer on it. A rammer to speed up the reload time to slightly under 10 seconds. And yeah, I'm going to go and take this off its first run out. You'll see right here, I've not played a game in this yet. It's my very first game. I'm a firm believer that I'm going to try things out and let you see it for what it is the first time. Now, I could get lucky, I could get unlucky. Let's have a look and see. That's not a bad matchup, to be honest. Very first game running out, and I'm top tier as a tier 8 in a match that involves right down to tier 6s, so I can't complain at that. It's a standard battle here, and looking at what we've got here, I'm going to go and not go very far from where I'm starting here. I'm going to trundle across just to about the sort of H4 area on that corner right in front of us, and hopefully someone's going to do some spotting. There's already an AMX 1375 suggesting by clicking on the map that he is going to do some spotting on that far side, so I'm hoping to get some damage laid down here. This new tank then, it's from what I've read, it's super sneaky, good camo ratings, good forward speed, forwards, a good gun. I was delighted that the rammer only cost 200,000 because it's a medium rammer, and it shoots APCR as standard, which means it's got very little lead time. It's pretty fast going, so I'm just going to trundle across here, overtake these guys, and just sit behind this bush in front of me and hopefully spot something quite soon. Its standard view range is pretty poor at 350, but because I've put 360, I think, sorry, because I've put binocs on here, my own view range puts it right up to the maximum the game allows. There's already some things being spotted. Let's see if this gun can go to work. Oh, he stopped. That's rather silly. Bang. Oh, that suits me nicely. 443 in my first shot. I'm reloading in 9.9 seconds, so I'm pleased with that. There's also their scout tank stopped over here. Can I see him? I'm hoping I can get... Oh, yes, he's there. He's there. He's sitting still. Very silly. Oh, one of those for you as well. I'm liking this gun. It seems it's got a good aim time of slightly under 2 seconds. And... yeah, that light tank sat still. He thinks he can't be seen, and someone else has finished him off now. What I've already noticed from the map, though, is we seem to have a lot of people pushing through the valley, which is fine because it's a standard battle, so we aren't trying to cap in the town. We are trying to go to the far side, and it's a fairly even spread. At the minute, I'm quite comfortable with my positioning, but I want to just relocate so I can see into the town. Now, my own vision won't quite let me see that. Well, it will, just about. See where I'm looking right now, next to the church. I'm hoping that A44 is going to do a bit of spotting for me, and I'm also very conscious that this middle road down the E line, now I'm it. The guys that went up there have been killed off, and I'm a bit conscious. Oh, hang on now, what's that? Can I see him? I can't quite. I'm hoping he's going to trundle forward. He's not quite going to go there just yet. Hoping for a cheap shot into the side of that T44. Nope, can't see him. So it's not a bad start. I've done myself already over 1,000 damage, 1,200 damage or so. Game's still fairly even. I've always said that I'm not somebody who panics when we go 1 or 2 tanks down. There are a couple of their guys pushing through the town, and we haven't really engaged them yet. It's looking like our A44 is going to suffer some damage. Now, what I'm doing right here is I'm aware that they've got a VK coming down that central path that's just beside the lake, and he's going to see me if he gets too close. And the one thing about this TD is it has got 100 mils of sloped frontal armour, which will bounce the tier 6 things probably, but I don't really want to test that out, to be honest. My crew I've got in here, by the way, are from my AC48, the normal French tier 8 TD, and they are 100% crew, but I haven't got 6th Sense unlocked yet. I think I've got Brothers in Arms, and 6th Sense is somewhere about 94%, so it's nearly there. So at the minute, I'm just waiting to see, can I get shots on these guys? Can I do anything here just to support the fire, like a TD should, in my opinion? I mean, I am aware that my armour won't sustain me pushing on at all and trying to be too aggressive, so I'm hoping to see him coming out here. No, can't see shots there. But I can see a T20 trying to sneak around the edge of the town. Be a friend and stop. Thanks very much for that. Oh, have one of those. Catch that if you can. Be silly enough to sit there, please. Oh, go on, you know you want to. No, he's going to move off. Oh, he is going to sit there. Have another then. That's rather daft of him. Oh well, I don't mind taking easy shots when I can. Now what I'm doing now is I'm just backing off because they are pushing aggressively through the town. We're now losing this battle 7-5. Yeah, it's looking like... Oh, I can see the... Can I see the... Oni? I snapshotted a little bit there. Try and get a shot in before he went behind the building to try and help out our guys, but Yeah. Now basically now there's me and there's an IKV that oh, and he's being closed down quickly by a rather aggressive light tank. I'll put a shot into him, then I'm now just going to back off now because I know I'm going to get seen. I'm hoping I haven't been seen by peeking around this corner, but that WZ is still there, and I'm not sure. I might. Yeah, there's a shot just bounced beside me, so I think I have been seen. I'm trying to finish one of these guys off before I back off right out of the way. Yeah, I'm taking heat now. T-44 has just shot me, and that's gone through my frontal plate as I expected. Just want to get out of dodge now. Can I get a shot in? Can I? Oh, snapshot and missed him. T20 see me now. No, yeah, I really am taking damage now. I've taken another hit from the T20, who luckily is using quite a small gun, and another hit. This could go very wrong really fast. Let's get out of here. Ah, run away, run away. Hoping not to get killed. No, I get out of it to survive another day now. I'm just going to see if I can... This has got 8 degrees of gun depression, so I'm hoping to sit behind this bush and just peep this ridge. There's also a KV-85 who's joined me, but he's sitting behind me at the moment. Now, our guys who went up the valley have pushed on towards the cap quite aggressively, and at the minute the chaps in front of us are going to make a decision. They're going to think to themselves, do we keep going and try and take the cap? Our Primo Victoria seems to be having a pretty good game up there, by the way. Hats off to him. Yeah. So we've got 3 guys who look like they're going to cap, which is probably going to force the hand of the ones in front of me to either head towards our cap or to turn around and go back and try and decap. I'm still on about 2,500 damage. Pretty pleased with my performance so far. Haven't got any kills yet, which is a little bit disappointing, but I'm doing what I'm meant to be doing. I've defended the base. And I'm just hoping... Oh, there we go. There's an Oni. Now, that's because the KV-85 came out. Now, see him fully aimed in. I'm waiting for a weak spot. I've got one. I'll have that. Yes. Yep, I'm fairly sure I haven't been seen because I am behind the bush. And I'm going to get another one into him before he gets away if I can, because I've got his side now. Come on. Yep, have another one. Now, he knows now. He knows. Now, that T-44 is pretty close to getting me spotted by the proxy range of being within 50 metres of me, so I'm very conscious of him being there. But he's now deciding to go back, I think. Yeah, it's 11-all. It's a very close game. The Oni is thinking, do I push on, do I not? And he's probably thinking, I'm not going to do that, because he knows I'm sat somewhere where I can get shots on him. Our KV-85 is trying to do a bit of sort of spotting. We're now winning this, and our Primo Victoria is obviously aware of the fact that they could push on and try and cap. Yeah, they've just taken out our KV-85 there. The T-44 is taking him out. Yeah, and I'm hoping now that my good view range, which you can see is the maximum that the game allows, 445 metres I think it is, 445, 450, something like that, is going to spot the Oni if he trundles forward again. And then I know that I'm able to finish him off if he does come out. Ah, but there's the 44 now. I'm a bit worried about this guy. Yeah, I've bounced on the front of him. Back off quick. Hopefully get away before he gets a shot into me. And, ooh, I got lucky. He missed me. He missed me because probably if he'd hit there, he would have hit my lower plate. But I can't afford just to let him cap. So I'm going to just wait and see if he pokes this corner. See if I can get another shot on him. I am playing quite cautiously because I don't know the tank that well yet. And I also am aware of its limitations. But I also want to really support our Victoria here. He is he has been carrying the game largely, and as you'll see, yeah, he's going on for it. Now I want to get behind the bush, and hopefully that if yeah, there's the Oni. I can't see him. The rock's in the way. Trying to get an angle on the rock. Primo's put a shot into him. Still can't see him. I've got to take a bit of a gamble here. I'm going to try and just peep around this rock. Back up. Can I see? Aha! Yes, I can. I've got the top of you. I've got a turret. I'll finish you off. Helping out here. So we're now winning this game. Cromwell's capping, which is probably going to force their Hellcat and 44 to make a decision now. I've got my first kill, I'm pleased with that. And I'm over 3,000 damage, things are going pretty well. Have to say, so far, things are very positive about this TD. It's doing what a TD is meant to do, putting out the damage, staying in a position where it's not being seen easily. Pretty mobile at moving around, and I have to say, I think it looks pretty cool as well. I like how it looks, it's a nice, stylish looking TD. If I had to compare it directly to anything, it's a little bit like a Straswagen S1, I imagine, but yeah, I've got one of those as well, and I haven't yet got that to work particularly well. Now, our Cromwell's being killed off. Now, what's happening here is our Victoria's going to a position, I think, where he's going to spot anybody coming down that central path or the town, and I'm sitting here in case they decide to come through the valley on the left, and just hopefully, with a bit of luck, one of us will spot them before they see us. And I'm hoping that if the Hellcat something trundles in front of me, that he's on low enough health for me to finish him off with one single shell. Let's wait and see. Playing a bit of a waiting game here. So far you're probably still wondering, should I buy this? Well, I like it a lot. The question always is with premium tanks, I mean, suppose if you're playing down the French TD line, then it's probably a good crew trainer. Tier rates are well known to be good credit earners, and the only other options you have at French TDs at the minute is the Tier 3 FCM 36 Pack 40, which is a nice little TD, but pretty slow, but nice fun. But you don't make a lot of money at Tier 3. Or in case you're very lucky enough to have the AMX, the Foch 155 that's recently been removed from the game, which technically is the premium tank, it's a special tank. Both the Hellcat and 44 popped up on here. I'm now obliged to have to help out here. I've got 50 hit points, but I've got to try and support our Primo because they can take him out if they rush him. But what I'm hoping to do is, I'm really hoping, because I know there's a little mound on the path up ahead of me, I'm hoping to just poke the gun over the top of it, using that gun depression, get a shot in. I can't quite see. I'm going to really have to try and play more aggressively than I'd like. If I had 400 or 500 hit points and could afford to take a hit, I'd rush them down, but I'm going to have to really try and just support here. Right, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to push on. I'm going to try and peep over here. I'm waiting to see if I can see one of them shooting. If I can see him shooting, I'm going to... Oh, Peeper's put a nice shot onto the one of them. It's the 44. Hellcat's just in front of me, but he is looking the other way. Can I get shots on him? Can I... Oh, 44's come forward. I've finished him off. Now we've got ourselves the ace hand here. I've got my second kill. I feel I'm doing my bit now. I'm on 3,700 damage. Hellcat can finish me, or I can finish him. I can't quite get my gun down. I'm hoping he's going to look the other way. He's going to look away from me. And the Primo's finished him off nicely there at the end. And yeah, that's the end of that game. Got to say, I've enjoyed this a lot. Let's have a look at the end plates and see how we did here then anyway. Dropping back into the garage. Yeah. Well, can't complain at that. Second class, that's not bad because everybody will be playing this weekend. 101,000 credits made. I did the second most damage, 3,700. Primo had a great game. Even after paying out 84,000 credits made. Would I recommend this? I would. I would recommend it. It's a nice TD. Really like it. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this. Please subscribe. Goodbye.